What's up, beautiful people? Padres sweep the Nationals. Padres sweep the Nationals. Padres sweep the Nationals. We are some cool fucking cats sweeping those bunch of baby back individuals that end up getting swept. You tell them, Lucy. Padres win a crazy series, our best series probably at home. They take 3 games against the Nationals. They effed around and they found out the hard way that we are a playoff team. We'll look at the series right now. Some crazy stuff from Profar, some crazy stuff from Higashioka. Unreal series. Let's do this. I know I've said it for 20 plus years, but I got a feeling this is the year. God, Tatis is such a sexy guy. Keep the faith, baby.
1 year soon, the baseball gods will smile on the San Diego Padres, and we will have a parade.
Stay vibrant, Friar Faithful.
And now your handsome host, Beto Diaz on Friar Field Talk.
So jumping back right into it, Padres sweep the Nationals. Obviously, we had that review from Game 1. I jumped down here and talked about it because it was just too much. If you haven't seen it, it's a great video. Highlights the great comeback that we had and the insane walk-off we had. Just insane from Game 1. Game 2 and Game 3 had as much fire. I won't say as a crazy ending as Game 1, but as much fire as Game 1. Padres win an insane Game 2 against the Nationals. They win 9-7. Major gets his first MLB win. Just a crazy game right off the bat. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. It starts off very first inning. Old friend Mackenzie Gore. Teams had been warning right before this. Profar and the backup catcher Kybert, little baby asshole Ruiz, who takes exception to players celebrating a walk-off win, had some words to say to Profar. Profar kind of just stood there and was like, okay, whatever. But then Ruiz started touching him in the chest. Machado then comes up and says, hey, what the fuck's your problem? Kind of pushes him back a little bit. Things get a little squirmish, get a little kind of funny. Warnings were issued to both teams. And on the next pitch, I'll show you the skirmish right here between so Machado comes in, steps in for Profar. People are like, okay, all right, fuck you, start pushing around, buddy bullshit, right? Ruiz took exception to Profar celebrating, I guess, close to the dugout, which was absolute bullshit, because if you can go back and look at the highlights, Profar is in left fucking field. If he chirped something later on when he was coming down from left field, beyond me. He deserves every right to. They walked Arias to get to him. I'd be pretty pissed too if someone had to like, you know what, I'm going to take a chance with this guy because he's not as good. Even though he leads the NL and All-Star voting, make sure you vote for our boy Profar. He needs those votes. We would love to see him in the All-Star game. He absolutely deserves it. Here's Wandy trying to calm down bitch boy Ruiz, who obviously has a temper tantrum with people having success because he has no idea what that's like. Obviously being traded from the Dodgers as a piece of shit, like also ran just a little nobody. He's now batting almost under 200. Definitely not batting his weight. He looks like he's at least 300 fucking pounds. So I can get why he might be a little upset about little things that could trigger people. Like I said, Profar gets hit on the very next pitch. No one gets ejected except for Schilt, who was like, what the fuck? You on the very next pitch you're throwing at our guys? It's the most intentional thing you'll ever see. Mackenzie Gore does this, oh my god, I'm so sorry, kind of bullshit bit when you know what he was doing. At the end of the game, Davey bitch asshole Martinez, the manager for the Nationals, basically says, you can believe what you want to believe, but it was very obvious what we were doing. So it kind of comes out and says, my dog is going crazy in the background, I'm sorry. But he basically comes out and says, hey, we were throwing at him because he beat us and we can't take it because we're fucking little shit assholes. But in poetic justice, on the next pitch after Profar gets hit, Manuel comes up. On the next pitch, Manuel comes up, takes a fastball and sends it to deep left. Jesse Winker, I don't know what the fuck you're running at. That ball is 10 rows deep. Machado stood there. He feels lit. I feel lit. You feel lit. Profar definitely feels lit rounding the bases. He's hyped up, stares at Ruiz and probably tells something. Machado looks at it, daydreams at it. What a home run for Manny. Arguably one of my favorite home runs of the year. I got pretty animated with Mackenzie Gore throwing at Profar. A lot of people are debating if it was intentional or not. Martinez comes out and says that it is. I took exception to it. I was fired up. And then Manny sends a home run 370 feet to left on the very next pitch. Poetic justice. Just really awesome energy to see from Petco and the boys just playing their hearts out this series. And who would have thought against the Nationals? Really? Like, who gives a shit about the Nationals? The National fans don't even fucking care about the Nationals. But it was really cool to see. Obviously, that sparks the home run, makes it 2-0 for our boys. Unfortunately, Major does run into problems the very next, in the third inning. The Nats score 4 runs, and you're like, God damn it, we just wasted all that energy. But the boys come clawing back, string some good 2-out hits together against Mackenzie Gore. All of this coming with 2 outs here. Really crazy to see us hitting a lefty to begin with. This is here with 2-2 count, 2 outs, and Cronenworth doesn't try to do too much with it and sends it to the gap. 1 run scores. The runners keep going. Machado gets to third. Cronenworth goes to second on a throw that almost gets past Mackenzie Gore. If it does, it would have been a run. And I'm like, damn, at least we scored 1 here. Obviously, with our track record, one of the worst baseball hitting teams against lefties. A 1-run game going to the 5th inning. I felt pretty confident that we might have a chance to come back in this game. But it gets even better. I'm sure you've seen. Solano comes up again. 0-2 count. Takes it the other way. Just gets by the dive of Luis Garcia Jr. 1 run scores Machado, and Cronenworth flying around the bases. We take a 1-run lead. Vibes are high. The Copas are loving it. I'm fucking loving it. What a hit from Solano here to make it a 1-run game. Huge hitting with 2 outs against a lefty. And then the big hit comes to open up the game. 6th inning. I forget what the Nationals pitcher was, but he had gone 34 consecutive innings without allowing a run. String up 2 hits right off back-to-back in the bottom of the lineup to bring up Profar. 2-0 count. Bottom 6. Look at that score. 5-4. 1-run game. You know how our bullpen is. It's been abysmal. So this game is still up in the air. You're hoping for a fly ball here. I was hoping for a fly ball. Extend the lead. Make it a 2-run game. But Profar, with poetic justice, comes up on a 2-0 count. Boom! Takes it to right field. Hugs the line. Fair ball, baby. What a home run. Grand slam. Jurickson Profar. Inside outs. That heat on the inside of the plate. Keep it fair. Hugs the foul pole. That guy misses the ball. I bet you he felt really shitty after the game. But what a hit from Profar. Grand slam opens up the game. We go up 9-5 here. Some untimely errors by Arias keeps the game alive. Bullpen does not allow a run in this game earned. All the runs that came after this were all unearned. They make it kind of a close of a game. That's 7-9. Suarez has to come up in the 9th. Does get the save. But like I said, Major settled down, only threw 55 pitches. I thought it was kind of a typo. Like, no fucking way. He only threw 55 pitches in 5 innings. We have guys throwing 116 and haven't even finished the 5th inning sometimes with like Michael King and shit. So he settles down. Obviously did allow a crappy 3rd inning, but goes 5. Keeps us competitive. That's all I want from these spots in the rotation. Keep us competitive. Keep us in the game. Major does that. A well-earned first MLB win for him. Keep that shit up, kid. I don't know. Prove me wrong. I was proven wrong with Matty Knuckles Waldron. I hope you can too. Keep a spot. Maybe get in there. Grind your feet a little bit. Get in there. Stay in there. Keep us competitive. Does that here. Padres win 9-7. What a fucking game. I'm still animated. It's just unreal. This was yesterday, and I'm still animated. Game 3 comes along, and it's just as good. Padres win this game 8-5. Don't let the scoreboard score you. Tom, piece of shit. Cosgrove came in and started shitting the absolute bed. We allow 5 in the 9th. Looks like it was a closer game. It wasn't. This game was under control almost the entire time. Story of the day here, Kyle Higashioka. 2 home runs on the day. What the fuck is up, Kyle? Campusano goes to the IL, and Higashioka steps up huge. Daddy Dylan Cease also was rolling in this game. Dylan Cease stat line, 7 innings pitched, only allows 1 hit, 0 earned runs, 2 walks, 9 Ks. A fucking performance Picasso and a half from Daddy Dylan Cease. The guy was fucking immaculate. He looked wonderful. Let's get us started here in this on the second inning. Wanted to get on another lefty here quickly. A third consecutive lefty for the Nationals. On paper, seemed like a fucking nightmare for us. And we win all 3 games. Higashioka takes a changeup that doesn't change, sends it to the ports, just keeps it fair. 2-run shot for Higashioka here. The kid has come alive lately. I don't know what he's got going on, but he is killing it. Gives us an early lead at 2-0. The way Dylan Cease was pitching, and you get around that 3rd, 4th inning, we still hadn't scored, but you have a feeling like, damn, I think we're going to win this game. Obviously, we did. Wild pitch early after, and again in the 4th, scores 1 from Eggy. Eggy had a good game coming for his first time back from El Paso. Profar also does single up the middle to make it a 4-0 game. Where the hell? Profar's everywhere, man. He's the guy. He's the man. Don't forget to vote for him 5 times a day. Get him in the All-Star game. He fucking deserves it. I'm not doing typical voting on the All-Star game, but I'm doing it now because he deserves it. Get him to the All-Star game. Profar, just run out of words to say about the guy. He's the man. 8th inning comes around. Bullpen finds some more problems with the Nationals, and Higashioka comes up with the bases loaded. 2 outs again. Prior to this, we did not score a run. It's 4-0, still in slam range, and obviously this hit is important because we win 8-5. Higashioka again, red hot fastball that doesn't move on the inside of the plate and sends it upper deck Western Metal. Holy shit! Kyle's on fire. Opens the game wide the fuck open. Take an 8-0 lead. Like I did say though, Cosgrove comes in and shits the bed really, really bad. Ends up allowing 5 runs. I think Motohon comes in to follow him. I don't think he allowed. He did. He allowed 1 run himself off of 2 hits. Cosgrove, a third of an inning, 4 earned runs, 1 walk. He had just gotten promoted again from El Paso. Pitched a really good game the other day. So I'm like, maybe he found something. Not a good sign here. Really shit the bed. But Padres still win 8-5. How sweep it is. What a sweep and what a series this was for our boys. Hard to stop from smiling, guys. I mean, this is probably the best home series we've played. We did have that sweep against Oakland, but all those games were close. Obviously, these games were close too, but just had a feeling we were the better team for this series, and we were. We take 3 games against the Nationals. They get to go cry back to piece of shit Washington, D.C., while we enjoy 75 degrees sunny weather here in San Diego and sweep those fucking assholes all the way back to the airport. See you later. What a series win. That's going to do it for this video, you guys. I'm hype. What a time to be a Padres fan right now. We've had our dismal and despair moments, but this is one we got to keep our heads high. What a series wins for our boy. Off day tomorrow. Well, today, because I'll be uploading this on Thursday. Off day today. But we head to Boston. We head to Fenway. Boston's been kind of hot. Very similar team to the Padres. They're now 6 games over 500. They've had like ups and downs with their identity. Are they a good team? Are they going to be buyers at the deadline? Some really good pitching from the Red Sox. We do miss their best pitcher in Hawk. First game on Friday, we'll have Vasquez going against Pivetta. Pivetta spotting a 4.06 ERA, probably their second best pitcher. But he's a righty. He's not a lefty. You don't got to worry about him. That game's at 4:10 on Friday. Saturday, we'll have King going against TBD for the Red Sox. Not sure who's going to go for them yet. That game will be at 1:10. And then the final game of the series, we'll have Matty Knuckles Waldron going against Winkowski. Winkowski, a guy that's gotten recently promoted from AAA that has shown some decent stuff. It's a 3.26 ERA. And that game will be in the morning at 10:35. What a series for our Friars. Holy crap. Tell a friend. Tell your neighbor. Gotta get happy. Vote for Profar. Sweep the Nationals. Let's get a good, happy flight on our way to Boston. Let's take another series. We're feeling good. Now's the time to bounce. Go on a run. Separate yourself from the wild card. Show your dominance. You want to announce your presence with authority. You want to what? I want to announce my presence with authority. And that's what we fucking get against the Nationals. Let's do it in Boston. I'll see all of you guys again on Monday. Might pop on here if there's a spontaneous crazy game like there was on Monday. That's going to do it for this video. Stay vibrant, everybody. Tell a friend. Tell your neighbor. Padres are fucking back. Lucy's happy. She wants to play with me. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.